DM me your best short joke.
My penis.
I've seen it coming from miles away. Your joke, not the Never mind, I will give it 2 out of 10.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side.
Is this seriously the best you got? I feel like you're not even trying. 1 out of 10. Be happy it's not a 0.
Your IQ.
Now that's just rude. 6 out of 10.
What is the difference between a Jew and a Boy Scout? A Boy Scout comes back from camp.
Is this one of those grim jokes I've heard about? Can I even post this or will I get in trouble? Maybe I can get away with it because I'm Polish. Anyway, I will give it 6 out of 10 because I've heard this one many times.
Remember, if you're coming out to your parents, be very straight with them.
Funny considering the coming out day was 3 days ago. I feel like this one is part of forbidden comedy too. 5 out of 10.
What do you call a horny vampire? Count Wankula. My Discord friend list.
Are you insulting your friends or yourself because you don't have any friends? 6 out of 10. I like riddles.
You still owe me a dick pic. I'm not ming you shit. Plus I'm single now.
Yeah, I don't think that will ever happen. But maybe someone else will be happy to do so. A spinning monkey. Okay, let's carry on.
Your career with the Yogscast.
Oh come on, it wasn't that short. But it was a good joke, true. 7 out of 10.
A man and a woman were going out to adopt a child. They mentioned that they would like to adopt a German child. May I ask why? The agency man said. The husband replied, I was told German children are kinder.
When I've heard German I thought there will be a dark spin at the end, but no, turns out pretty wholesome. 7 out of 10 for subverting my expectations.
If you watch Cinderella backwards, it's about a girl who gets put in her place.
Long live the patriarchy. 7 out of 10.
I am a dwarf and I'm biting your shins, bitey bitey shins, biting your shins.
It sounds more like a song than a joke. Really catchy though, you should record the full version.
Boof, she's short and a joke.
Yikes.
Will I get in trouble for this? Whatever, she is short and pretty funny. Sometimes. So it checks out. 5 out of 10.
3 men walked into a bar. One died. One was heavily injured. And the last one was fine because he was too short and just passed right under.
This joke was way too long for that punchline. 4 out of 10.
What did the fish say when he hit a wall? Damn.
Short, simple, and funny. 7 out of 10.
Why did the old man with Alzheimer's cross the road? I don't know and he doesn't either.
I can't wait to get old. New adventure every 5 minutes. 8 out of 10.
What's the difference between a tire and 365 used condoms? One's a good year. The other's a great year.
Good one, but I can't sell this joke to anyone in Poland. 7 out of 10.
Say what you will about pedophiles, at least they drive slowly through school zones.
People say there's always a silver lining. I don't know if I should condone or condemn this mindset. I will give you 6 out of 10 because I've heard this one few times already.
A liar, a cheat, and a fraud walks into a bar. The bartender looks up and smiles. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. President.
Does it matter where you live or not really? I would say not really.
A movie director was drafted into war and now suffers from PTSD. He had seen too much.
Ah, pun jokes. Scraping the bottom of the barrel, I see. I hate pun jokes.
Conjunctivitis.com. Yikes, that's a site for sore eyes.
That's a bad one. A really bad one.
What's the difference between Jesus Christ and a prostitute? The sound they make when they're getting nailed.
You butchered this one, didn't you? Dyslexia is a pain in the butt. I will give you 5 for effort.
I'll tell you a short joke. 2 sausages are in a frying pan. The one sausage says, "Man, it's hot in here." The other sausage says, "Ah, a talking sausage."
When you hear this sort of joke once, it stops being funny. Or maybe it never was.
What would be considered height of stupidity? Two bald men brawling over a coon.
Mediocre.
Bonus meme!
Joe completed a world record speed run of Yog Ventures by watching the Kickstarter video at 2 times speed.
You never gonna let them forget about it, do you? I guess everyone has their cross to bear.
You know, clams are very unfriendly. It comes with being shellfish.
I actually heard from some sources that they're people. But it doesn't matter, they're pretty selfish too.
What's the worst thing you can call a black man that starts with N and ends with R? Neighbor.
Now that's a spicy one. It's funny cause you subverted our expectations and made it even worse than we thought. Congratulations, I guess. Okay, this one is way too long. Disqualified. But I will put it in a video in case you wanna read it. Spoiler, it's not worth it.
My wife and I have reached the difficult decision that we do not want children. If anybody does, please just send me your contact details and we can drop them off tomorrow. I started crying when Dad was cutting onions. Onions was such a good dog. Statistically, what do 9 out of 10 people enjoy? Gang rape.
It was spicy, but you really went over the top with that last one. I wonder how many people will judge me based on those jokes. I will give you an overall score of 7 out of 10.
Why did a midget cross the road? I dunno, I'm fucking coming daddy. I miss your fucking Yogscast videos. Being globally cancelled and denied because of some mildly offensive shit is the absolute garbage and the plague of our society nowadays. Stay safe, Mr. Best Content Creator. This is pure warm love energy for you.
I can see your point. But the joke was garbage. Thanks, I guess.
What's red and tastes like green paint? Red paint. 9/11. Americans won't get this joke.
Yikes.
Didn't heard that one yet, and I'm not American, so here. Have a good one.
I went to a zoo the other day, but they only had a dog. It was a Shih Tzu.
Okay, some puns are funny, but I have to take few points away because it's a joke about a dog. Cat master race.
How many babies does it take to paint a wall? Depends on how hard you throw.
Dead babies jokes, the peak of the edge. Most of those are garbage, but this one wasn't bad.
What do you call a bad circumcision? A ripoff.
Okay, first of all, it should be cheap circumcision, not a bad one. And no, it's not racist, there's a variety of people and cultures that still practice this procedure. But even if it was, it still could be funny. Don't judge my sense of humor, you bigot. I didn't choose it, I was born this way.
How do you sink a Polish battleship? Put it in water.
What battleship? I think you're overestimating our Navy force.
What is the difference between hungry and horny? What you do with the corpse?
That's disgusting. Good one.
What's the difference between cancel culture and cancer? Cancer has the respect to finish people off after it destroys their careers.
Well shit, you're saying I draw the short straw. I will give you 9 because I can relate to this one.
Do you want to visit an island in Cornwall, or would that be silly?
A geographical joke and a pun. That's a deadly combination.
What's brown, blue and bleeding? A dead Syrian.
Congratulations, you just won the award for most fucked up joke in this video. Gotta take a point away because of the hat though.
They say incest isn't that bad, it's just relative. Killing black people is almost like saying the N-word. They do it all the time, but get hella mad when a white person does it.
Jesus H. Christ. You could trigger a whole movement with this joke. Spicy one, but has some truth in it. That's the best one yet.
Why did the baker have smelly hands? He needed a poo. Why did the bicycle stop working? It was too tired.
I will say it just in case. Please don't send me puns in the future.
Game Chap and Bertie.
Hey, I remember them. Good old times.
An Irish man walked out of a pub.
I like this one cause you can replace Irish with Polish and it still works.
Bonus meme!
What's the difference between a baby in the US and a baby in China? One is guaranteed to get work later in its life.
Now that's a good one. I feel like most of the revolutionary communists in the USA that want to get everything for free forgot about the second rule of the builder of communism. Conscious work for the good of the society. One who doesn't work, doesn't get to eat. The joke is top class, 10 out of 10.
That's the best I got, Chief.
I think you misunderstood my message, but I got spinning monkey earlier on, so whatever. I will give you 2 for trying.
I'm not a big fan of steampunk, but I will say it's the most healthy way to prepare punk.
I wish punk was more popular now.
What's blue and doesn't fit? A dead epileptic, smiley face.
We had a similar one already, but this one got its own spin to it and it's not as fucked up. What the fuck? I asked about jokes, not your opinion about gender rules.
2 Soviets are walking down the street. One says to the other, "Have we reached peak communism? Is this what true communism looks like?" The other looks at him and says, "Oh no, of course not. It's about to get a lot worse."
You know what's even funnier? That some people are still looking for that peak. I'm always happy to hear a joke dissing communism. Thanks.
How do you turn a baby into a cat? Freeze it and then chainsaw it, meow.
I feel like this one doesn't work with text-to-speech, but it has a cat in it, so bonus point for that.
A Russian reappears in Moscow after 15 years and explains he was in prison for saying, "Joseph Stalin was a fathead." That's a long sentence for criticizing the leader, a sympathetic friend told him. "Oh, I only got a year for that. The other 14 years was for revealing a state secret."
Slightly outdated but still a good joke. It gets bonus points for obvious reasons.
Why can't ants catch coof? Because they have small antibodies.
I really like that one. Had to censor the C word though. Long live the free speech. Well, I think that will be all. There were few more that weren't funny at all, so I redacted them. But to be honest, I expected more fucked up ones and was a bit surprised. Positively or negatively. I will leave that for you to figure.